Hi, no, I had a couple questions. Are you the main pharmacist here?
Lane 1.
I was just at the other one. Which is the flu shot that you guys give here?
Like which, when we make a brand of stuff?
Yeah, because some have like the egg in it, and if I'm allergic to
This
egg,
one
it doesn't?
It doesn't.
So which one is that one?
Lane 1.
This is the one.
This is the one you're giving? Okay.
Yes.
What's in it? Besides, I mean, if I know there's no egg, but what else is in it?
Actually, this one, they use it like, embryonic chicken egg. I don't know if that is going to affect you or not.
That's egg, though.
That's egg, yes, still. But inactively formulated. But it's saying like, if even you are allergic to egg, you still can get it.
If you're allergic to egg, it's still
That's
safe.
what they say, it's still safe.
Where does it say that?
I mean, that's kind of like, wasn't information. So, but this one does have like, embroidered chicken egg and then activated formula.
Formaldehyde, is that okay? Is that safe?
Have you had like,
I haven't, but I'm allergic to eggs, so that's why I was asking. And then they said that there was one available without egg. So maybe it's not that one?
It's not that one. Let me see if I have any other one.
See,
No, I didn't want to have this for like, there's a special one for 65 years old, and that one is still have egg too.
oh, so you don't offer the one that doesn't have the egg in it?
No, I do not.
You've administered it over 1,000 times?
Over 1,000, yeah.
Oh my
In
gosh.
the last, I would say, 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah. I just did one like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, wow. What happens if there is a reaction?
Usually, like, depend like the reaction, like probably it could be something from just a regular rash, and this goes all the way up to like, respiratory depression.
Respiratory depression?
Yeah, so basically breathing problems.
That's a bad reaction.
That's a super high reaction. That's like, we have to like, treat that one.
Has that ever happened to anybody that you've...
Not God forbid.
Knock on wood? Is that what?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there's definitely risks in there. What else?
Absolutely, there's risk.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, especially like, in your case, because you, like, I don't know, like, what allergy do you get? Like, what kind of symptoms do you get when you have an egg?
Like rash.
Just a rash.
Yeah.
So that's something it's
That would
probably
be-
you're gonna experience that.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mom, she does have like that allergy, but
Did she get a flu shot?
she does get a flu shot, so she kind of treat herself like with Benadryl stuff.
Do you get a flu shot?
I do get it right away.
You do? And you're fine? Did you?
I'm fine.
Okay.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's just, I'm kind of like,
no, absolutely. I totally I totally exactly where you're coming from.
I mean, just because of everything that like I'm reading online too, I wanted to make sure I got the right one.
Do you have to take it?
Do I have to get a
I mean,
flu
like,
shot?
is it from for a school or something? Like sometimes school is like mandatory.
It's not mandatory for me right now. I know that they're
Kind of for prevention.
yeah, unless it's too late in the season. Is it too late for me to get one?
We passed the flu season. I mean, like we still like that high peak is done. So just basically right now it's still like you could take it and like that would be active in your system in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So for like month of December you would be like ready.
It said online to talk to a professional, so,
Yeah. So
you'd be a professional, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I said so basically we passed the peak season, but it's still like there's no doubt about to take it. Like you should actually. Like I'm saying, like as a flu shot for prevention, you always should take it off that.
So I should take it.
You should take it.
Okay. So then, besides those two things, what else is in it? They teach you that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean, like every manufacturer it comes with different different kind of active ingredient there. But the two the main one would be the eggs and basically the egg would be the bigger one on this shots.
Okay.
So at this point, I don't if you kind of not feel comfortable to do it, then
Well, I would be if there is that ingredient in there, but you're telling me it doesn't matter.
yes, based on whatever as you just mentioned, what they taught us in the school.
Yeah. What did they teach
They
you?
said even though if you're allergic to the eggs, patient can't take it.
So the patient can take it even
Can
if they're
take it.
allergic to egg. That's what they
Yes.
taught you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else did they tell you?
I mean, so much stuff I don't know what you want to know.
No, about like vaccines.
Everything I don't know how much detail you want to go.
Like they taught you. What did they teach you about like the side effects or
So-
what happens if I get a reaction? Do I come back here? Do I just go to the hospital?
No, I mean depend how bad is the reaction. So there's a reaction if you have really high reaction, we have epinephrine here. You're gonna inject that one. You're gonna end up calling 911. They're gonna take you to the hospital. They're gonna treat you out there.
But you've never done that.
I never done that one. Yes.
Is there an ingredient list inside that one?
What? I'm sorry.
Is there an ingredient list inside that?
Inside
Yeah.
a shot.
Like, does it come with an ingredient list?
I could open a brand new package and I just give you the list.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. What is that?
That's the manufacturer's. So basically,
Oh, like the insert?
yeah, insert card, yes. So active ingredients.
Have you read it?
I have not.
You haven't?
So basically, tell you the ages and stuff, and then content, nutritional.
Is it weird that you've given this over 1,000 times and you don't know what's in it?
I mean, like, I know what is in there. I mean, like, the active ingredients, what I said, like, they each year, like, they keep changing it.
Different strain,
Different
right?
strain and, like, stuff like that.
Okay. It's just,
Are you collecting any information from anywhere?
I mean, for myself, because I can't find anything online anymore on this kind of stuff, and they said to come and speak to the professionals.
So you're gonna have that one and read it.
Yeah, it has, at least has side effects here. Oh, here in the description. Let's see. Yeah, there are eggs in here. There's definitely eggs. Okay. So I can take this then with
Sure,
me?
absolutely. You can have that one and just read through it.
Okay. Great. And then if I guess, had any other questions, who do I ask?
You can just call me. Or like you can talk to your doctor if you have any.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you for that. Thanks for
It's
that.
just for your
info.
own information, right?
Yeah, because I want to know if, I mean, all over the news it's saying it's scary this year, the flu, and, you know.
I mean, it's a preventive, like, we don't know exactly how much percentage it will prevent. That's something, it shows, like, in next year.
Yeah.
But, I mean, any prevention is, like, good, even, like, it's 10%, even it's 20%. So, like, anything...
That's what I heard on the news, that it was only like 10% some years effective.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if even it's 10%, 10% that's better than 0%,
10% is better than 0% for sure,
Yes.
but like, if the brakes in my car only work 10% of the time, I just wouldn't drive it.
Right.
You know.
I mean, that's like more prevention stuff. So,
That's really weird. Okay.
with the virus, it keep changing. So there's no way they can predict exactly. They can predict how it looks like for every year, but they cannot 100% guarantee if it's gonna be against that virus or not.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think it's because I've had several friends who've even mentioned that with the whole topic on vaccines, like a lot of medical professionals are only taught how to administer and not actually what's in it or how to. And so that was alarming, and so I felt like I needed to start just asking around because on the news it's not telling you that. And,
Yeah,
you're saying that they teach you all about it.
I mean, they go over of it, there's some information, there's no way, at this time, probably I can't capture all the information, just instruct you all of it.
Right.
But the main point, as I said, one with the egg, that was actually, I had a question on it.
Yeah.
The patient had an egg allergy, still they can't take it.
And they couldn't take it, so I shouldn't.
They can. CA.
Man, I'm getting just the guy at the other CVS gave me a different answer.
Mm-hmm. So it's just different, but at the end it's your decision. That's why I provide you all with all the information.
Yeah.
I brought the packaging there. I showed the vaccine, everything.
Yeah.
This is it.
So you're at least for informed consent.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you could decide on your own.
Yeah. Well, that. Okay. That means a lot. All right. Okay. Well, thank you for
No
that.
problem.
Take care. Process this. I gotta process this. I'm floored. Again. It's a shame. It's a shame. This Santa over here gave me the insert because they don't read inserts, Terrible. All right. That's great. And then we got that doctor on Instagram that gets to tell people to go and get their flu shot and then block off all commenting. So, I feel like, you know, okay, he was being really nice. He was at least being nice and patient. But you guys heard him. He's given out the shot over 1,000 times in the past 6 months. 1,000 times. And doesn't know what's in it. Is that settling enough for you? Some of you who have, oh my gosh, that person right now without not being able to find my keys. Terrible. Don't do this, ladies. At least it's during the day right now. But you've given this out, so you guys heard that, right? Hopefully it wasn't too loud in there. 1,000 times he's given this shot out. Has no idea what's in it. Didn't know about the egg thing, and then when he found out there was egg in there, was like, you can still take it, even though the insert itself says people with egg allergies shouldn't take it. Everybody, I don't know what it is you're doing right now and at home. We need to compile all kinds of footage like this, because there's still too many people out there that are in denial that their pharmacists don't learn shit. And I got pharmacists that are like attacking me or getting into my DMs and putting up these videos on their little forums going, look at this girl, she's like wasting everybody's time. And first of all, there was no line behind me, but like, she's wasting people's time. You know, these people could be helping others. Like, who are you helping anyways? And instead of criticizing us because the news is telling us that we need to trust our professionals, you know, the CDC is telling us to trust their professionals. Your pro-vax neighbors, your pro-vax relatives are telling you to trust doctors and trust professionals and ask them the questions. And when we do, it's like this one big damned if you do, damned if you don't. Once again, they're literally, how, you know? So anyway, I'm going to shut this live off so that it can hopefully save. But I think that, are we done here, guys? Are we done? If everybody literally just went to their pharmacy today, got the insert, like, question them, see them reading through the box. You know, some of the time it's nice because you leave and you know that you just freaking sparked something in these people that, like, you didn't know that was in there. You're giving this out to how many people? And then, yeah, because I'm trying to be, like, you know, trying to have a little bit of empathy, but I can't anymore. Yeah. Go on out. I don't know who else needs to... Anyway, this is terrible, you know. And then he's even like, what are you doing this for? Like, what are you asking these questions for? Just to know? Why aren't you asking? You didn't ask once in freaking med school what was in this shit. You just sat there during a Saturday for 8 hours when they were teaching you how to administer this. You didn't ask. Well, okay, so hey, now that I know the ins and outs of administering it, now that I understand and can quote over and over and over, they're safe and effective, they're safe and effective, they're safe and effective. Can you guys tell me what it is I'm injecting into people? Can you tell me what I'm injecting into people? Nobody did that. Why? Well, why do you need to know? Because there's a bunch of naysayers out there right now in the interwebs who think that we don't learn shit. And so I don't want to look like a complete dumbass if one of these naysayers, you know, who doesn't believe in our science, if one of them come into my realm and my bubble here. I would literally, like, if I was a pro-vaxxer doing this for a living, I would want to just know so that I don't look like a moron when people come in and ask questions. Oh yeah, no, so here's what's going to happen. If you get those anti-vax or vaccine hesitant parents, here's what you got to say to them, okay? You're going to have to bully them and make them, like, really afraid of all of these diseases. You're going to have to scare them. And and this is going to be the next course here called vaccine hesitancy. How about, why don't you just tell me what's in it? And show me the studies that prove that it's safe when injected, so that when I'm at work, I can, with confidence, prove this to the people that are walking in there that are doubting all of this bullshit. How about that? It's like, it's really not that hard to piece together, right? Like, I just would want to know. Literally, it would be like me starting up my photography business and shooting on automatic. Like, just keeping it on auto, on the A button, or keeping it on P, thinking that the P meant professional. So I'm just going to keep it on the P setting and just, like, bullshit my way here, you know? And if the client is actually like, okay, so if the light changes and we're here, and do you understand aperture? Do you understand all of, like, I had to force myself, even though I was like, nope, I got an eye for this. I got an eye. You know, everybody tells me, you got an eye for photography, girl. Okay. So I got an eye. That doesn't mean anything. Know what you're using. I know more about my equipment. You know, if somebody were to ask, just so that I look credible in anything. Consider any job that you're in right now, any job, any other job that is not this industry, and how you had to train and learn. Like, what are you saying, medical professionals? Are you saying that anybody that dedicates 4 years to something should just be, like, hailed and respected just because they dedicated 4 years to something? Because in that case, give me my Google Academy certificate. Get me my commencement ceremony. Get all of these moms and dads who know more about what's in the product that you're pushing on people. Get all of us our caps and gowns. Get all of us our certificates. Because this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. If you guys are like, how the heck is she recording it? I put this on the other live. Hold on. I'm using this case. So go on Amazon if you can. If it's something you want to record, that would be awesome. And then tag me in it. I got this case for like $12. I think might have been under $15 with tax and shipping. Okay? It looks like it could double as a wallet. And I just hold it like right here when I'm talking to these people. Like, literally, there's like the camera right there. That's how I'm doing it. Only because I haven't gotten I haven't splurged to get the whole, like, glasses set up and the whole, you know, walking in with, like, the pin. Somebody sent me a pin with a big yellow happy face on it that was obviously, like, the pin even said smile. Like, you don't want to draw attention really to it, you know. But that's how I'm doing it. If you guys are like, how the heck? And then know the state laws that you're in. Obviously, the state I'm in, there's no law against recording when it comes to audio, when it comes to video. So understand where it is you're at. So yeah, I backtrack on that a little bit. But also, you know that they're filming you, like, everywhere you go, right? You have a smart device, they're filming you. You got smart anything at your house, they're filming you, they're recording your audio. How do you think you can talk to a friend about just, like, you need a washer dryer, and then 5 minutes later, it's all over your feed? New, like, advertisements for washer dryers. Like me saying washer dryer right now, let me know if you get a washer dryer that pops up on your sponsored feed soon enough, okay? All these traffic lights over here, they're recording you. You're being recorded everywhere you go. I'm not trying to Black Mirror scare people right now, but they're recording you regardless. And how about it's almost 2020? Let's stop sympathizing with the evil and understand what it is that we're up against. I just always assume whenever I'm out, even visiting with a neighbor, even at a friend's house, I always assume that I'm being recorded. I know that sounds like a paranoid way to live your life, but almost everybody has recording going on. There's good and bad to it, but the only place that I feel like this person's likely not recording me right now is in the bathroom. Because that's kind of weird and gross if you know, but I'm like, oh, I better make sure I don't number 2 in anybody's house. This conversation is going in 10 other directions right now. But, like, you know, because you don't know what kind of freaky people are out there. But you always have to assume that. You really always have to assume that. That you're already being monitored. What do you think this is?
Google. I love that meme that somebody posted where it was the scene from Ace Ventura where it was like, Google is Big Pharma. Big Pharma is Google. They're the same thing. They're the same, like, what, they bought out each other. I mean, Pharma already owns Google. Why do you think they're censoring it left and right? And you don't have too much time, guys, to be showcasing this kind of stuff to friends and family. I'm so tired already. People want links, resources, and all this stuff. It's being deleted. So get yourself a printer, start printing things out, and then convince yourself first. That's how I'm going to end this, okay? Convince yourself first that it is a faulty product. Convince yourself first that it does come with risks, that it is being mandated, and get to the point where you say anything that comes with risks and anything that comes with side effects like this should be, the voluntary human consent needs to be there. And if you can get to that, then cool, you're golden. Forget, honestly, everybody else. If they continue to want information, literally, do what the internet is telling them to do. Send them to the professionals. Be like, you know what? I'd rather you ask your doctor. I'd rather, because you don't believe me, go and ask your OB, go and ask your pharmacist, and then go from there. So let's go, guys. Boots to the ground. Let's keep waking people up every day. Give yourself a goal. If you're out and about, drop one card if you can drop one card. If you're able to, talk to one person, 3, 5, you know, I was talking with Steffiana earlier today. She makes it a goal to speak to at least a handful of people every single day. This movement, they're taking us off the internet, okay? All these YouTube videos that I'm working so hard to try to save are probably going to be gone by next year because they're just the channel. It's likely going to just be deleted off. So here we go. I feel like a broken freaking record, but all right, I'm going to go. Bye, guys.